Settle is a small traditional market town located within North Yorkshire. It is full of a happy community life and spirit with the weekly market and traditional shops. It houses over 3,000 people, but is this way of life becoming outdated? With the advancements of technology, does it cause worry that soon small towns like these will suffer because of the advancements? I talked to a young man called William Holworth who has lived in the area most of his life for what he had to say.
Would you say Settle's quite a traditional sort of area?
Well, there are plenty of shops here. Like, you can always get what you want, but sort of the prices are very different from like for example cities and stuff like that.
So do you feel that the internet and all the advances of technology have caused Settle to struggle with how it is now, and do you think that's a good or a bad thing with the advancements, or would you say people are quite traditional within Settle?
I think it is a little bit behind on technology and stuff.
Yeah.
Sort of like the railway tracks and stuff like that. It's a very old railway, the Settle Carlisle Leeds.
Yeah.
It's also good because sort of you get a lot of history coming to Settle, whereas sort of in a lot of other places they're always up to date, so they knock down that building and build a new one.
Yeah. That's good. Well, thank you for that, Bill.
I then talked to Sharon and Luna, who have lived around the area for a long time, to see how they feel about the subject.
You both have lived around Settle for a number of years to know the area and meet people and get a feel for what life is around here. Would you say that Settle is quite a traditional area?
It's definitely a traditional area because it's quite a close community and everybody knows each other, and that kind of influences each other as well.
Yes, and there's small shops, the little individual shops, they're still very in time with keeping a village or a small town traditional.
Yeah, with the authenticity of it.
Do you think if Settle decided to suddenly move forward with everything like technology and modernise itself, would you think it'd be the same place again, or do you think you kind of lose that character and that historical figure that it had?
There's no meeting place. A town or a small village needs a little bit meeting place. What I've seen through Settle, the square is, and the surroundings around it, is that meeting place where people do gather, whether it's meeting to catch a bus or just hanging around doing a bit of shopping. And I think if you start cutting those lovely traditional buildings and lose that character, then and make them an office, it's a door that you have to have permission to go into.
After asking some of the local community about these problems that Settle faces, I've decided to think that Settle may be faced with a difficult time and that it isn't easy for the people or the community, but they are strong and will support their local area as much as is possible. And by doing this, the town will be safe from any outside influence, and this will continue to create a strong community and will cause towns like this not to change within the reasonable future.